You know, Moana is such a kind-hearted, adventurous, wonderful girl who restores the heart of Te Fiti and leads her people to become wayfinders. And yet, I came away with this question. What Disney princess would be her best friend? Hi guys, I'm Libby and welcome to Punsy's Palace, where I do all things Disney, hence the Punsy, and all things regarding my life and home, hence my palace. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit subscribe down below for more Disney and lifestyle content. So I have this idea, especially after watching Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, the scene with all the princesses. I have this idea that all the Disney princesses hang out together, but they aren't all like super duper close friends. Some of them are better friends more than the others. And I also don't think it would be limited to just the 12 official Disney princesses. I mean, heck, Anna and Elsa aren't even in the lineup, but they were in that scene in Wreck-It Ralph 2 anyway. There are so many great female leads who I consider Disney princesses anyway, with a lowercase p. People like Jane Porter from Tarzan, Meg from Hercules, Giselle from Enchanted, and so on and so forth. So I got to thinking, who would be best friends with who? And while I don't have all the answers right now, and if I did, that video would be very, very long, but upon some pondering, I do think I have an answer for who would be best friends with Princess Moana. So let's go over some Moana facts real quick. She loves the ocean. She loves adventure.
Coconuts.
She's a good dancer.
Why, your father's daughter, stubbornness and pride. Mind what he says, but remember, you may hear a voice inside.
She's good with animals, even giant talking singing crabs.
There's my grandma.
I ate my grandma.
She has some hair problems, so she keeps it up sometimes instead of flowing in the wind all the time. She's a little awkward, but also very lovable.
That's good pork. Oh, I didn't mean, I wasn't, what? They're calling me, so I gotta, bye!
And in her story, she goes on a journey to discover more about who she is and ends up saving her people. Now, let's think of what kind of qualities people look for and like to have in a friend. Most people tend to enjoy a friend who they have at least some common interests with. They have the same kind of vibe or personality as the person, as well as being able to relate to some past experiences that are either the same or similar. So do we know anyone who could fit this list, who enjoys the ocean, adventure, is good with animals, especially sea creatures? Oh, Ariel, yeah. Wait, you know, I don't know. I don't know if Ariel is quite the right fit to be Moana's best friend. You see, Ariel's whole life before Eric was about being part of the world on land and wanting to get away from the ocean.
I don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad.
Which is like the total opposite of what Moana desired. I feel like that could lead to some disagreements. I just don't think they would totally see eye to eye on this front. Plus, while Ariel is courageous like Moana, she isn't really out for adventure. She likes discovering new things in the human world, yes, but that doesn't really mean she's up for an adventure like jumping into the realm of monsters or defeating a giant lava monster. While Ariel does have her awkward moments, she is, for the most part, very charming.
What is it? You're hurt? No? You need help? Whoa, careful, easy.
She made someone fall in love with her within like 3 days. But Ariel also has her hair constantly flowing and down, not seeming to have the same hair struggles that Moana can face.
But I know something's starting right now.
And that might be a small thing to you people, but it does show that there is a bit more of a difference in their character. Ariel is carefree and a wanderer, while Moana works hard and sets goals for herself to achieve. I don't know, it doesn't feel quite right. I feel like Ariel would be like a really cool older sister of the person Moana would be best friends with. So, wait, I think we may be on to something. Who was someone who, like Moana, also longed to go to the ocean, but was forbidden from it for most of her life? And who was someone who also jumped at the chance for an adventure when it was given to her and tried to sneak chances to go into the ocean when she could behind her parents' backs? And who was someone who had to return a lost item to its rightful owner, restoring order to the sea, just like Moana? And who is good with animals, including talking singing crabs, keeps her hair back, is a bit awkward but lovable at the same time, and goes on a journey to learn more about herself while also ending up saving her kingdom, just like Moana? No guesses? It's Melody! Who's Melody? Who's Melody? She's Ariel's daughter. So for those of you who haven't seen Little Mermaid 2 Return to the Sea, it's on Disney+. Go watch it. It's a pretty fun, enjoyable movie. I think it's one of the better sequels. Ariel has a daughter named Melody, and Melody would be perfect best friends with Moana. Melody longed to go to the ocean her entire life.
Oh, Sebastian, I can't help it. I just love the sea!
But she was forbidden from it because on the day she was born, Ursula's evil sister Morgana came and put like a curse or something on her, or was like, I'm gonna get revenge and steal your daughter, Ariel. So Ariel and Eric were rightfully frightened and put up a wall around the castle so that Morgana wouldn't come and hurt Melody, which also led to Ariel and Melody and Eric being cut off from Ariel's family like Triton and Flounder, but yeah. So very similar to Moana's story, where Moana was forbidden to go into the ocean because of a tragic backstory her father suffered by seeing that the ocean was a cruel and unforgiving place, but that's mostly Maui's fault because he stole the heart of Te Fiti and the ocean went all cuckoo because of that. Anyway, Melody also sneaks to go into the ocean and swim around behind her parents' backs.
It is expressly forbidden for you to be swimming beyond the safety of the seawall. Any such swimming is a reckless disregard of the rules.
Just like Moana takes her first trip with Pua into the ocean, behind her parents' backs. So already they have similar drives and interests in the ocean and common experience in doing something behind their parents' backs. But there's more than that. Melody also returns the lost trident of Triton to him after she was tricked into getting it for Morgana, so returning a lost item of the sea to restore peace, very similar to restoring the heart of Te Fiti. Melody also talks to Sebastian, who tries to keep an eye on her, but she also talks to other sea creatures throughout her movie.
Hi, Melody.
And makes friends with a penguin and a walrus.
It's the fearless adventurers / explorers, Titanic Tip and his trusty sidekick Dan.
Just like Moana with her animal sidekicks. And Melody is also awkward around people, but still lovable. She gets asked to dance at her birthday party by a very cute boy and does really well, and is only awkward when it's shown that she can also talk to crabs.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I should say.
Are you okay, Sebastian?
So.
Who is she talking to?
She's talking to a crab.
But she also goes on this journey to find out more about herself from a locket that she found with her name on it.
This necklace means something. And if no one's gonna tell me, I'm gonna find out myself.
Because she wants to know about who gave it to her, and therefore discovering more about herself, just like Moana does on her journey.
Do you know who you are?
Who am I?
Oh yeah, and she keeps her hair back in a ponytail like the whole movie. So it's out of her way because she has stuff to do. She is determined, just like Moana. Oh yeah, and Melody also steers a boat, so kind of like wayfinding. If anything, her dad is Eric and he knows all about like how to sail ships and things like that, so Melody and Moana could definitely bond over that. So not only do they have a ton of common interests, similar life experiences, and compatible personalities, I just think they would get along great. Oh, and also Moana collects those really cute shells at the beginning of her movie, and we start the movie when we see Melody all grown up, collecting shells from the ocean too. They'd be best buds. I mean, come on. Alright, so that's my idea on who would be Moana's best friend, because I think it is totally Ariel's daughter, Melody. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and do you have any other princess BFF pairs that you can think of? Obviously not from the same movie like Anna and Elsa, but who do you think would be Belle's BFF? Aurora's? Jasmine's? Merida's? Okay, Merida's would totally be Mulan. Let's just say it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this other segment of Mer-May. I'm doing all mermaid kind of things throughout this month, as well as taking part in Pauline from Mouse and Mermaids 4 Mer-May collabs every Wednesday of this month in May. So be sure that you hit that notification bell so you know every time that I upload, so you don't miss out on all of this fun mermaidy content, as well as I do a bunch of other Disney fun stuff anyway, so you should just subscribe anyway. because we have fun here. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, farewell.